So don't play around with your raps, boy. We living legends. We icons. We living legends. We CEOs. We living legends. We icons. We living legends. We CEOs.
Check it. Y'all already know what it is. Woodline, the Hoodline TV. And guess what? We got none other than Sandra Stampedit.
You already know it's official. I already had to come on this show and show some love and support to all the indie artists in the North Carolina and worldwide.
Check it. Y'all already heard it first. So, hey, Miss Sandra, before we start anything, you know I gotta get you signed this goat wall up here because you already know we great at everything we do. So you got to put your name up here, and then we're gonna start off with everything. We're gonna start off with everything.
Definitely be.
Let's go. Let's go. Anywhere you want to put it, you got it. Anywhere you want to put it up there.
So whenever someone walks in the room, they're gonna be like, "Damn, you know Sandra stamped it.
Sandra
right
stamped
here.
it. Sandra
You
stamped
already know it's official.
It's official.
It's official.
It's official. Check it.
Period.
You don't see that? You don't see that?
You already know it's official.
Sandra
stamped it.
Check it.
Y'all better come and sign the goat wall as well.
You know, we got a lot of nice questions. Look, let me tell you like this. We've been looking at you. She got a own management agency and everything. Y'all need to go check her out. Whenever I put this up, please go check out the wall. Go subscribe to her. Go like her page and everything. But we're gonna get into a couple questions and everything. So it's kind of a 3-part question right here. What made you start your business and when did you start it? What's a 2-part question? What made you start it and when did you start it?
You know, everyone's so curious about my story behind that, and I'm a little personal when it comes to it, but I'm gonna just keep it 100 and use this platform to really let people know how I started. I always say, um, you know, it's just from the struggle. Long story short, my brother is doing some time, got into a situation. I had to take care of his 3-month-old baby girl. Mom not in the picture. I ain't gonna speak on that. So I had to step up and take care of her. And I'm a single mom of 3 kids myself. So Auntie, you know, had to step her game up to make sure to provide and take care of some other business and stuff like that. So I had to come up with a way to make some extra income. So there was a little bar there in my town, Sanford, NC. And I was like, you know what? Like, it's worth my time there to go bartend and not put in so many hours where it keeps me from home. And it was like literally legit, like 3 minutes down the street from me. I was like, it's just like meant to be. So I went, they hired me, and there was liking my vibes, stuff like that. And they were like, "You really good with people," type thing. We need someone to promote for us, some events. I was like, sure, I'll do it. Started that way, and they was like, man, like, you really got it going on with yourself. I was just like, man, I'm here trying to make this money.
Thanks.
Like, there was nights, like in one night I bartended and made like $300. Like, to me was like a whole McDonald's paycheck. I would have been over there. No offense to the McDonald's workers, because my homegirl right here, she thugged it out and did what she had to do. You feel me? But me being a single mom and stuff, my time was worth more. You feel me? So it started that way, and I was like, well, you know, you Latina, you got some Latin friends? I was like, hello. So it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yeah.
do a Latin night type thing? And I was like, I don't even know where to start with that. It was like, just pretend it's like someone's birthday type thing
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
invite all your friends type. So I was like, let's do it. So we started doing Latin nights and stuff like that. So that's how I got into that. In time I had to part away from that because I said it was just to help me out. And I didn't think much of it until, other people started reaching out to me. You're pretty good at what you was doing. Will you mind helping us out? And helping and helping. I kind of just
Okay,
kind of expanded, and that same venue they had a music studio, recording studio, and a lot of different artists would come in there, and I just like the vibe,
okay,
of
okay.
them, seeing their creativity in the studio and stuff like that. It just kind of was a natural thing. Like I have a signed artist like Looney Tunes. He's here with me.
Oh yeah, tell me who with you. Tell me who you got with you.
So I got a whole team now. It's been amazing to see my growth and the growth of everyone connected to me. So Latin Looney Tunes is actually a signed artist, my first number one international artist signed to Sandra's management agency.
Thanks.
And that's why I claim worldwide, because he does music in both English and Spanish,
Mm.
trap, reggaeton, bachata, salsa, tropical vibes, everything. So
Okay,
he's doing a lot of great things here in the city.
okay,
Shout out to Race Taylor Music Group and the Race Taylor Street Team. Like we like 30 people deep and some.
okay. We're
So
gonna definitely get some of that music. We got to get some of that music. Got to.
I also, yeah, it's definitely a vibe. So um, I have Rachel here with me. She's runs Raquel Chanel Modeling Agency, which we both have founded together, and my daughter Janelli, um, owner of Nelly Made It, which is a merchandise printing company.
Okay.
So we all kind of interconnect with each other. Everything that we do, the services that we offer, it's all needed. So we make an awesome team, and everybody else around us too. Shout out to
So what?
everyone.
So where you wanna What's your goal with this? Where do you want to take it in the long run?
Worldwide. You know how they going to the moon nowadays.
Okay.
Like it's
Okay.
like
That's a good
worldwide
answer.
and beyond now. Like
Okay.
y'all got me on a whole other level.
Okay.
Y'all just don't understand. Like I claim Sandra Stampedit worldwide, and I always say everyone connected to me wins, because if you I always say, it's official if Sandra stamped it, because I don't support mediocre. Everybody that is around me has to be on their grind. If not, I don't have time for you. Like
Mm.
I don't have time to waste. Like I'm on a mission, on a goal, trying to connect and go global here. We're not trying to just stay here. We show love here, we support everything, we branch out, and then we always reach back. Everyone around me can tell you that I'm a go-getter and I go hard, and I've always reached back out to anyone I'm connected with. I always mention their names everywhere I go, carry their flyers with me, post them, support. So like you said, that is very vital in this moment right now. Everybody is trying to be an entrepreneur
Right.
with the COVID. If you have not stepped your game up, and this time you're just sleeping on yourself, you ain't serious about what you're doing. We've had plenty of time to work on any craft that we've wanted to. So there's no excuses to me. We had all that free money
Mm-hmm.
they was giving out.
Mm-hmm.
If you spent it on turning up and
That's
Jordans and
that's their fault.
doing this or that,
Mm-hmm.
that's on you. So don't be mad. There's plenty opportunities for growth. We appreciate you for bringing us on
So ain't
to
no doubt.
share our businesses with everyone.
Check it. Y'all hear? Y'all hear?
Peace.
But look, but check this out. Uh, Let me ask you this: how hard is it for a female to you can call it a male dominated industry or whatever. How hard is it for you to open doors and get recognized, in this industry right here and take off?
For a woman artist, um, she definitely has to be about her business. I believe women um, are beautiful. And of course, you have to use that to your advantage, but not cross certain lines. I work with an artist, Key Moet. Shout out to Key Moet.
Shout out.
Y'all make sure y'all follow her on Instagram everywhere, just Key Moet. So I've been working with her for a few months, and that's one of the things we face. Like, she's her. That's all you see. I mean, she's gorgeous, like Barbie. So, that's just like everything that people see. But when you sit down with her and you talk with her and you like really dig deep into her, you'll see that there's more to her than just the artist. That's like a persona, artists have to
Mm-hmm.
play in order to get to certain areas, but you also have to be talented. So keep working on your craft and make sure it's versatile so that you are able to walk through different doors and not just one area. Um, Unfortunately, most of the music is sexualizing women.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes women do have to use their sexuality to, get plugged in. Not necessarily sleeping around, but
You think that took
eye
over the game right
candy.
now? Do you think that right there, if a woman wants to rap or something, you think she thinks that she has to go that route to make it in the game, even though she have bars, like you can say Remy Ma for a long time. Remy Ma hasn't, been out there twerking and everything, but she's like very famous. She's made a lot of money in this rap game and everything like that. But at this point right now, does a female have to do that to?
I believe that they don't have to do that, but it's a way to get there quicker. Um, like for example, I know of an artist, female of plenty female artists that don't even dress provocative or anything like that, and they get places. It's just like you said, being very talented, but sometimes you do have to start that way,
Mm-hmm.
like to get the attention from the public. And once you get to a certain level, then you can mix up your music a little bit
But
to what you really want to
but
portray in your
but if you
music.
get to that point and then you start switching up, don't you think you'll probably lose some fans then and be like, oh, they was doing this back then, but now they,
Right.
do you,
That's why I said it's like
or
versatile. Like take
yeah,
Cardi B, for example. She
mm,
started off with a lot of explicit music and stuff
mm,
like that. And
and
now
she
it's
kind
a
of
little
switched up,
more
right,
toned down. She
toned up,
still throws a little
mm,
stuff in there, you feel me? But
For
she's
those listeners.
right. So she has music for different types of listeners. So that's why I say versatility.
say so. What's one thing that you would tell any independent artist right now uh that's that's writing music, making videos, but don't know how to take that next step to try to get heard or something like that, or what do they need to do?
Invest in promotion. Like there's multiple platforms nowadays, that you can invest in to get your music and rotations. Everything is digital nowadays. Like you
Mm-hmm.
don't even see CDs out. Like everything
Mm-hmm.
is email me, download this app, go online. So you have to invest the money to pay these fees, and some of these fees is nothing. Like
But why do artists think that you don't need that bag to you don't even need a big bag?
yeah, that's what
Why
I'm
you don't think you
saying.
don't got to pay money to? It's like now they think that just because I'm hot and all this and this, I don't need no money because I got a hot ass song to put. Like a lot of artists think that right now. Just because I'm hot, I don't need that bag. But you need to put that bag behind you to push your shit. That's what I be trying to tell them. Like I don't understand it. It's crazy.
So I just break it down like, you have to have a budget.
Hmm.
Let's keep it real. We're all real people in this world. We all have jobs, we all have families, we have bills, we got expenses and stuff of that nature. But you have to sacrifice.
Hmm.
How much, if you really break down everything that you spend your money on, you be like, damn, I spend a lot of lunch money. Let me make this sandwich or something from the house to break down that budget. How about let me not buy these bottles this weekend and let me hit the studio or something with this? You feel me? You gotta pay everyone for your services. Like your homeboy and your homegirl can only support you to a certain point, and you gotta respect their hustle too.
Right.
You feel me? Sometimes people slack and the other one goes here and you stay here, and like this, you still got to support each other because we're at different levels. We all go through things in real life that holds us back, that people just don't realize that you're going through, that's keeping you from working on things. So it's a lot of things like
You just made a point, Bob. You just said something. So okay, you manage. You manage. So how does it go with you got artists and if he should say he's the hardest artist on the label that's doing the most, and do you got other artists that's getting jealous that he's making the most moves, and and if they do, how do you as a manager just keep that in, like.
whew, okay, so to begin with, we've been part of other groups, we try to network with and stuff like that. Like I said, you have to realize what level you're at. If you are trying to go here and this group or part of networking that you're in are still here and you're ready to take off, but it's like they dragging you, you just got to keep going and you got to keep connecting to whoever is supporting you. We've gotten real lucky, like I said, to be part of the Race Taylor Music's street team. They are supportive of each other. Like they take turns. Like, bro, we gonna work on your song. Let's hop on it.
Okay.
How we gonna figure out how we gonna get this feature with so and so? How we gonna? It's a we.
Okay.
You feel me?
My next question is for bro. How how do you take criticism? Do you like because as an artist, we might think everything we write is hot, but do you got people besides you be like, nah, man, that bar right there won't, or that bar right there won't, nah,
all the time.
Nah, don't put that shit out. Like I'm saying, but that makes it a lot better because you need that person in your ear because once you get to, that I got these followers and I'm finna shut down the crowd, I'm finna do this and do that. Sometimes you get deaf ear to other people, so because you can put down like I shit on the toilet, something aluminum foil. like some garbage and crazy. Like they be like, what is that? But you think you so hot that you can think you could get away with that bar. So that's why I like I call my cousins or something when I write something and I'd be like, what do you think? They be like, nah, that's garbage, So I was just asking, I like to ask artists that, do they have someone in their ears who say, hey, nah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, write something else.
Yeah, there's a couple, and she's definitely number one.
Okay. So, I like to hear that right there.
Yeah, like I said, I don't accept mediocre. I tell you.
Like you say, you can't take it in a bad way, man. If you're trying to progress, I mean, yeah, you might be like, what the fuck? But then, it's other people listening to your music. It's not gonna be you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
And you also can't be like, bro, your shit is trash. You gotta say it in a way because you gotta respect that he spent so much time trying to, write this bar, and I'm gonna like, that was trash. And this man probably spent all week on it.
Nah, right? my closest guys that I talk to, when I call them, I'm like, hell no, I won't put that shit out.
Maybe that's between homies or something.
But yeah, that's some homies. But those are the ones that I want to hear tell me that because I know that they're not trying to ride no bandwagon, and I know that they want to see me shine just as much as I want to shine. So they're gonna say, hell no. Nah. They might say some other stuff I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I was asking, man. So, I love to hear that right there. And
but you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing. If artists don't want to take heed to constructive criticism, eventually they're gonna keep hearing it from strangers and other people, and they gotta check themselves. Hold up, they don't even know my cousin or so and so. and they telling me my shit trash or not fucking with it. So let me review myself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, but some people just don't get to that level and point, and there's nothing we can do. We just gotta
No, they nothing we
continue.
do about that. We just got to. I mean, if they can't take constructive criticism and it's just like they're really ain't getting it. Excuse me, they're gonna keep making the same type of music and saying the same type of stuff. Well, they're gonna see the same type of viewers get lower and lower and lower and lower. So that's what I love that question right there. And versatility to me is a must because there's a lot of people that's went to this um, trap style, and but I know that New York style gonna come back too. So are they gonna be able to adapt to that? Because
What
there are
you
a
mean,
lot
the
of
drill music?
not just the drill music, down south music. Okay, let's say a hot New York rapper asked a hot ass down south rapper to make a song on
Oh, yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely. Like there,
like
yeah. If you're open to it, you can do anything.
right. But a lot of artists is not versatile because they can only rap on this type of beat, but they can rap on this type of beat real good, and then you get on this type of beat, a south, a down, another. They can still rap on this type, but then you get on this.
You mean like monotone voice and everything?
I mean, like
I've heard
Uh,
that.
I'm gonna just say it because
Say it, bro.
it's I don't give a shit.
Right, keep it
There are a lot
around.
of down south rappers that can't rap off up north beats. You know what I'm saying? And because um,
They're so used to the tempo.
they're so used to the
trap
tempo
music.
and the trap music and everything, and then um, the subject is like a whole lot different. So, I mean, like T.I., Jeezy, all them boys, like shouts out Rick Ross, them boys, they can kill some shit, some up north type shit. So, I mean, they in the industry though, you know.
Man,
So.
you know what? That sounds like a challenge for Latin Looney Tunes. Y'all want to see how versatile he is? He's gonna have to do it because I done said it on the show.
Hmm.
But I want y'all to see how versatile this man, because y'all, a lot of people sleeping on him, and it's gonna be fucking official once we do that Latin Looney Tunes.
See, that's why I never put out Volume 5 because I was loving the up north type of flow, and that's what I was doing. But then I changed over because I started listening to on the radio and listening what people are listening to. So Volume 5, when I recorded 4 years ago, I started trying to get in tune with the audience. But when I finished the product, I didn't like it because it's not me and it's not my music. So now it's like you got to be true to yourself when you do this music. They might not like it. They might like it or they might not. But fuck them. You're like a lot of times you just got to be true to yourself, and you know. And to me, I can't put on no shiny suit and you know dance and do all that.
Right,
But
your clothes.
yeah.
Right.
But
I have a quick question for the artists.
okay.
How is every artist, you ask them, who is the greatest artist around the area? Me. I'm the greatest artist.
I don't. I can answer that for myself
I
because
get that.
in my 3.5, 4 years in Clinton, Sampson County, whatever you want to call it, when we was jumping. But at that time, I was just the most consistent, and and I was just the most consistent, and I was doing the most shows. I had a clique of people coming to my shows, like I was jumping in the city, but I wasn't the best rapper by far. I wasn't the best rapper by far, and I can say that right now that I'm not the best rapper, but I'm nice. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot in my city that's a whole lot better than me, bar wise. You know what I'm saying? So that's when people really got to understand, like, you're not the best, I mean, to
You
me,
just consistent,
yeah,
and
you
you gotta
just
have some
right,
money behind your budget. Like
right.
you gotta have a budget and be consistent.
I was
Bottom line.
putting out videos. But shout out some artists that you know that you want to shout out up here and let everybody know to go holler at.
Ooh, of course, my brothers from the Race Taylor Music Group. Shout out to Busta Brown. You already know it's official. Shout out to Busy B. You already know he's official. Steven B. We gotta give Steve a cool
He's
name. He's the greatest. There we go. The manager. I'm his assistant. We have um, a lot of artists that they have music with. Shout out to who y'all want to shout out? I don't want to forget nobody. Mochetta, he got this song with Latin Looney Tunes called Yesterday.
Produced by Levi.
Shout out to Levi. He's also an artist. He's doing a lot of great things. He does all the artists beats from scratch. Like y'all need to hit him up. Like he does. He's versatile, very versatile as well. Shout out to Kid QDH. He does a lot of music for them as well. You have to support everyone. So everyone has a different style. So you gotta see what fits best for you, that current project. So shout out to you guys. Help me out here.
Okay. Let me go down. Tell everybody something. Tell everybody something about you. Where to see you at. Where to follow you at and everything.
Y'all can follow my.
Tell them your name. Tell your name.
My name is Janelli, and I have a business. You already know. Shout out Young Entrepreneurs. Nelly made it on Instagram, on Facebook as well. And then Janelli Lemus is my first name. This is my mother. Shout out to Sandra.
You already know it's official.
You already know.
Okay.
Sandra Stampedit. My personal is just my name, Janelli. So y'all can follow me on my personal and my business. Make sure you follow that business one though. Rachel?
We have Raquel Chanel.
Well, you can find me on Facebook at Rachel Bailey. That's my personal, but I'm Raquel Chanel on Instagram, Raquel Chanel on Facebook. You can find me and my business and my girls on Raquel Chanel modeling. It's not just girls either.
Oh, I'm also here as a model. Actually, we just modeled this brand right here. Shout out to the Race Taylor Music Group. Like she was saying, this is their
Villain
brand
Apparel.
Shout out to Sandra because
Michael with
thanks
Villain
to her,
Apparel.
at this shoot, I met my favorite influencer ever. I looked up to this lady for so long, and I finally met her. And I listened to what Sandra tells me, and like I'm good. Like, thanks to her. I'm excited. Shout out to Chief Tex Films for Brand Day and partnering with Raquel Chanel Modeling. If you have a brand sitting in to Chief Tex, Sandra Stampedit, or Raquel Chanel, and we can get it popping. $50 for 2 edited photos, or we have package deals for the whole
promotion. We do the merchandise printing. We got promotions, artist development. We have all types of connections with videographers. Shout out to Oh So Talented, Tanya, Marcellus, all the way in Atlanta. They came through for us out of nowhere. We was in Atlanta. We needed them to come and shoot for us at King of Diamonds. So thank you guys for coming out.
Yeah, book us for video shoots, photo shoots, branding, venues.
I'm an event coordinator, tour, everything. Anything y'all need me to do. I also am bilingual, so if y'all need anything translated,
I'm sending all the information.
We tapped into all the different markets. We going worldwide with it. Like y'all just don't understand.
Thanks to Sandra, we got an event popping in that.
Hit up Sandra Stampedit.
Thanks to Sandra, man. My dreams are coming true, man.
Yeah, my name is Latin Looney Tunes. On Instagram. You can follow me on YouTube, on Spotify, Apple, anywhere you listen to music or streaming, you can follow me on that. You want to follow me on Facebook, it's Christian Canales. Yeah, we out here making great music.
And go subscribe to this YouTube page right here because this is going to be the hottest independent. You know what I'm saying? Jones out. You know what I'm saying? It's Woodline and Hoodline TV. Check it. Podcast hosted by Cost. And one more time, Miss Sandra Stampedit, you got anything else to say before we get up out of here?
Ooh, did we miss anything? You know what? I'm gonna say one last thing too. For the artists, you guys have to give back to your community. Like we're part of a lot of nonprofits in our community as well. I am the founder of Latinos for Black Lives Matter, and from Sanford, North Carolina. It's connected worldwide. I have followers from everywhere. We basically just support the movement. You feel me? We support all the social issues that we all face. Hispanics and Black people, we got to stick together. We got to be unified so that we can do things together and go further in life, and that's what I love about our group, that we are versatile and we're different. We have Black people, white people, Hispanic people from everywhere. So we like to show a lot of love and support. We love to give back to our community. We're doing a back to school bash as well. Shout out to Mont from our group Roland and C. Will be giving back to the kids school supplies to get them ready for school. We just like to support young people as well. Here are two examples of what can happen when you support the youth. The girls will tell you firsthand where they started and where they're going and what they've already accomplished. And
going right here to the top.
Yes, so you already know it's official. I can go on and on about the things that we do.
I had to say that. You said it's official.
It's official. We have to come back and do a second or third interview because it's a lot of stuff I gotta say.
You know you got it.
Thank you.
But I appreciate all y'all for coming through. You said you was coming through. I hit up on Facebook when I seen that she was at a management agency, and I just went out on a limb, you know what I'm saying, to ask her to come through. And we don't know each other from sugar to shit, what people used to say back in my day, but country people know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I hit her up on Facebook. Yo, she was like, yeah, she'd love to do it. Said, let me know when. I gave her the date, gave her the time. She got over here, and shit, we just stamped it.
And that's how you gotta operate in business. You gotta be about your word. At the end of the day, it don't matter how much money you got, and you always say you wasting people's time. Mm-hmm. You gotta be on point with what you say you're gonna do, because people gonna hold you to it. They watching you. Oh, are you really starting a modeling agency? Oh, yes, we are. Oh, you really taking those photos? Yes, we are. You really connected with hairstylists, nail stylists, photographers, camera guys, clothing, branding of people's products? Yes, we are. You really going worldwide with it and about to go to Miami, Florida, and back to Atlanta with your models. When I went by myself to go find all this, you gotta step out of your comfort zone. Invest in yourself. Okay? Yeah, stop sleeping on yourself, okay? When y'all ready, make sure y'all hit me up. Like I said, I do not accept mediocre. I cannot stand anything. So when people try to get mad at me for not investing my time, even with your money, okay? Because not all money is good money, let me tell you. Some people aren't even worth the headache or the money. Make sure you get your attitudes right, your energy correct, your people's right, and I promise you're gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. But when y'all serious, hit me up, hit him up, because this man right here is also connected, but he wants to see people that are serious, that come through when they say they're gonna come through. I invited you to come to my podcast, bro. You didn't want to come and support. Now you gotta pay a price. You gotta respect his craft. Don't be mad at homeboy when he come with a price tag on it because he's building his network. He's investing in this nice equipment, this nice setup, his time away from his family. Respect his craft. Respect my craft. Respect hers, his, just like I'm going to respect yours. All right? You already know it's official. If Sandra stamped it.
And that's what it is. Woodline, Hoodline TV. This check it, hosted by Cost. But hold on. Let me give a shout out to 2-6. You know I had to put it out.
It was only right.